Greetings. Once again, I rise and I give high praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the reality of all realities, creator of all the worlds, the love, the truth, the peace, freedom, and justice, from which it all emanates from, is from Him. Rise and I give high honors to all the prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, etc., and the illustrious prophet sent to us, Noble Drew Ali, his forerunner, Marcus Hosea Garvey, the Moorish Divine National Movement, the Moorish Science Temple of America, first appointed Supreme Grand Sheikh Edward Meliel, current appointed Supreme Grand Sheikh David Bailey, Islam. All right, man. Yeah. Let's see. The second point I want to really touch on is that in the Moorish Holy Quran, and there's been a lot of debate on Facebook, and I'm going to address it in this video real quick, because you can't get around it. You know what I'm saying? It's the greater ummah of the Islamic world, right? And within each section, there's 73 different groups of sects in Islam. And each of them have particular ideals, laws catered to their societal structure and so forth. And when Islam became implemented, and that's where it took place, they kept a lot of forms alive. You know, one thing the Prophet pushed was love. But only way you can love anything is you have to have love for yourself, love for Allah, love for your creator, love for what He created in you. So you gotta get to love yourself, get to know yourself. You know, and you can't push love or force others to love others. You know, if that particular person doesn't love themselves, that's detrimental. The only thing to love someone is to build and be strong, to get them to strengthen that person, let that person strengthen themselves. If I hope I could speak clearly, part in the body, part in myself. Because if I'm not clear, then it is me. It's not Allah, and it's not a prophet, Noble Drew Ali. There's a problem, and I don't know exactly where this came in place. It might became because of the structure of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The values and the standards have been, throughout years, became weak because there hasn't been no one to enforce it. Mind's been distracted with other things. Instead of building Moorish American societies, people wanted to just utilize the identity for purpose and selfish gain. We're talking about the Moors who are delved into civics and those type of things, and not necessarily in a capacity that would help build temples, help build businesses, help build schools. They talk that, but they haven't necessarily promoted it. It's mostly, well, mortgages, da-da-da-da, instead of, once y'all get together and form your own mortgage company. You know what I'm saying? So, but being that said, the Moors have gotten weak over the decades and allowed particular practices to come and play. One practice is marrying and amalgamating with European nations, those families within the European nation. Now, in the Moorish Holy Quran, Circle 7, it says in chapter 48, verse 6, or instruction 6, that we descendants of Africa, of a pure nation, or a pure nation, do not desire to amalgamate or marry into pale-skinned families of Europe. Now, take that or leave it. It's the instructions. It's in the instructions. There's no way around it. Whether you want to say, well, he meant, you know, culturally. If he meant culturally, he would have said, you know, why would he be specific with that particular group? Pale skin. Do not marry. Or don't marry. Don't simulate their culture. No, you do not marry them. You do not join with them. UNIA had the same rule. The Nation of Islam had the same rule, which got it from us. This was nationalism. Nationalists don't do that. See, people understand the Moorish Americans have a nationalist ideal, a nationalist platform. As harsh as it sounds, as brutal as you may take it to be, as bigot or racist you want to call it. You call it prejudice. It's not prejudice. It's called self-preservation. What's the problem? Now, if you're not a Moorish American or declared Moorish American, then go ahead. But guess what? If you're in this body or this organization, or you repping the Prophet Noble Drew Ali and being a Moor, descendant of the Moabites, Canaanites, Hematites, Amorites, if you're repping that, you don't go that route. I don't care how cool the person is, because we need families, Moorish American families. We need bloodlines. We need that to be preserved. If we go around and start marrying people, they're going, well, who the Moors again? We already had that problem. That's why you all these different light-skinned mixed Berber clans running around up in Morocco and different places. This is how the European is able to look at that, take pictures, post it, and change the definition of what a Moor is. Because it was amalgamation. Prophet Noble Ali knew it. He understood what was going on. And people don't realize that in like the 1930s to the 1950s, they were encouraging Europeans in droves to go into different lands where it's highly populated by melanated people to whiten the population. And then this is how they caused the division in class. Prophet Noble Ali was saying, not with us. Nationalists. We want to keep the bloodline straight and pure. Islam. So I don't know why that's an issue. I don't know why that's an argument amongst Moors. I think really personally, you need to check your commitment to your people. You need to check how important your image is, who you are. You might feel guilty about not or by obeying that particular instruction. Then you really need to understand what a nationalist point of view is. Prophet Noble Ali didn't say, let's go and murder them or let's drag them out and beat them to death, like what the Dominicanos are doing to our Haitian brothers and sisters. You know, he's not saying that. He's just saying don't marry with them, because you're going to cause confusion. Until the playing field is leveled out, then maybe. Like, that doesn't mean we can't work with them. That don't mean we can't chill with them. You know, that's just saying that we need to consider ourselves first. Build us up first before we go and play lovey-dovey to another creed, especially the creed that caused the downfall, not downfall, but capitalized off the downfall, because it was us who caused the downfall, but capitalized the downfall and removed us from our nationality and identity. That shipped us out from our land, and that drove us out of Spain, and that changed the history books, that degrades us in media still. Their mindset, they're not even mentally stable to even be in a relationship with a melanated person, technically, because it's still, that stuff is deep rooted, embedded. That racist idea, that superiority complex is there in them, and it's not their fault. It's society. But then again, it's not their fault, but it's not your responsibility to correct it. It's not our responsibility to correct it. It's our responsibility to correct it inside of us first. Correct that thought inside of us first, and then maybe that correction will be made in them. But right now, you gotta take one step forward. Take a baby step. The initial step. The initial step is to correct our own and worry about our own. Self-preservation. Nationalist platform for the Moorish American and the Moorish Science American. Islam.